Your biggest enemy is not in your office, not in your family, not even in this world. It is sitting quietly inside your head, your own mind. Every second, it's creating new desires, new fears, new attachment, and all these without even asking you. And here is the shocking truth: the same mind can take you to the highest of the path, liberations, or a new dimension, or throw you into the complete downfall. Right now, in this very moment, which side is your mind on? Your soul side or your distraction side? In this video, let's go deep dive into the divine teachings of Bapuji Dashrath Bhai Patel and understand how to turn this restless mind into the biggest spiritual power. Think about it for a moment. How many times in a day does your mind drag you somewhere you never wanted to go? You sit to do one important task and suddenly you are scrolling your phone. You decide to stay calm, and in the next argument, anger takes over. You want to walk on the spiritual path, but every small desire, every temptation pulls you back into the same old pattern. Our rishis and sastras revealed a shocking secret. This mind is the cause of your liberation, and the same mind is the cause of your downfall. Through your senses, it makes you act. Through those actions, you either create peace or create new bondage. So, you really want to change your life, you don't start with the world outside. You start with mastering this one thing inside your own mind. Now, the question is, if the mind is so powerful, why does it behave like this? Because the mind has only one job: to keep running behind whatever the senses show it. It does not know what is truly right or wrong. It only knows this feels good, run towards it. This feels bad, run away from it. Judging right and wrong, choosing the higher path, that is not the work of the mind, that is the work of your intellect. When your intellect is clear, pure, and connected to the higher dimension, it can hold mind and say, stop, the desire is dangerous, the anger will destroy you, this attachment will trap you again. But when the intellect becomes weak, confused, or lazy, the mind becomes the king. And when the mind becomes the king, the life goes out of control. And that is why, in the divine teachings of Bapuji Dashrath Bhai Patel, again and again, we are reminded a true seeker must first learn to clean and discipline the mind, free it from the unnecessary desires, useless overthinking, tensions, lust, anger, greed, jealousy, and negative thoughts. Only then can mind become your servant instead of your master. Now you might be thinking, if mind is such a problem, why did God even give it to us? Because this human life, this body, and this mind are not a punishment. They are your greatest opportunity. This body is temporary, yes, one day it will definitely fall, but in this short time, with the same body and mind, a soul can reach the highest spiritual state. Every action you do with this body, every thought you allow in this mind is writing your destiny. At the last moment, when your soul leaves this body, nothing outside will go with you. Not your job, not your bank balance, and not even your social status. Only two things travel with you: your sanskars, that is your impressions in the soul, and your inner state of peace or disturbance. If through this life you have used your body and mind to know your true self, then at the final moment the soul can attain supreme peace, the real destination of every soul, every Atma. This is why Bapuji says effort towards self realization and soul consciousness is not optional. It is the only thing that can take you beyond the endless cycles of birth and death. The question is, are you using this rare human birth for that purpose? Or are you allowing the mind to waste it in small temporary pleasures? Remember, this earth is not just a playground, it is Karma Bhumi. It is the field designated for settling countless karmic accounts from many births. Every reactions, every habits, your mind is connected to old recordings within the soul. If we forget this, we start living casually. If we remember this, we start living consciously. So, what should a seeker actually do? First, keep the mind engaged as much as possible in remembrance of the Supreme, Ishwar, Paramatma or highest of the highest. Because wherever your deep contemplation goes, your intellect goes there. And wherever your intellect goes, your mind will automatically follow. That is why Lord Krishna says in Gita, offer your mind to me. When the mind starts revolving around the Supreme, it slowly comes out of its lower pattern. There are two main approaches on this path. In Bhakti Marg, that is the path of devotion, you purify the mind through bhajans, kirtan, puja, or chanting the divine name, or listening to the devotional talk, filling the heart with the love and surrender. In Gyan Marg, the path of the knowledge, you go deep into the meditations on Paramatma. You go deep into the four subjects. First is the Gyan, which is the knowledge, then a Yoga, which is the meditation, then Dharana, which is the understanding of the infinite universe or infinite cosmos, and then the service, which is the Seva. And you keep doing that till until the divine knowledge becomes your natural state. The Gita finally says, among all devotees, the true Gyani, the only true Gyani or the true knowledgeable, the one who has the real knowledge of God and his own self, is the highest. Because through such knowledge, the soul becomes karmatit, beyond the bondage of action. And this is the biggest effort of life, or the highest purushartha, to realize who am I really. Just this one shift turns that restless mind from your worst enemy into your greatest ally on this journey to liberation. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel for more such insightful spiritual talk. Param Shanti. Thank you for listening. Param Shanti.